What's up, Toaster? Okay. Now this XM4 ended up kind of sucking, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Stalker looks great. Hey, Sepher. Thanks for accidentally doing that. Nice to see you guys. Alright, let's hop into this Collateral Strike playlist, huh? Not complaining? Nice. You guys both accidentally clicked and you're staying? That's awesome. Thanks. Oh, wait. I can't start this stream until I do a little Manscaped Refined. Oh, wait. I didn't do any Discord sharing. Maybe I can do that before... Tyler, the Creator's new album? No, I have not heard it. I'm not really a big Tyler, the Creator fan, if I'm being honest. I don't, like, dislike him or anything. It's just, like, I don't think about his music ever. Funny dude, though. Pretty funny dude. Sorry, I'm not active yet. Hold on. The stream is not started yet. Okay? I want you guys to know the stream is not started yet. It's technically still a work in progress. Quit Discord because Discord is weird. And let's see, what loadout did I want to use? I think I'm gonna try this out. So I've not played this this new map yet, so we'll see how we do.
Team deathmatch.
What games am I grabbing with the Steam Summer Sale? Probably nothing. Oh, this is kind of a cool looking map. This looks like a good place to watch. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, not even a hit marker. Yeah, exactly, Nolan. But whatever. People wanted to watch some Cold War today, and you know what? If I'm gonna ask, I have to honor the results of the poll. A Superman game would be pretty cool. Oof. I don't remember this thing firing that fast. Do I got lumbago? Oh, I have lumbago. Make no mistake.
We're losing this fight.
Trying to get a good line of sight. So this is my first time ever playing this new map. So far, I kind of dig it.
Taking control.
But we'll see how long that lasts. Teammate doesn't have a line of sight on that dude that was shooting at me, I don't think. Thus he balled. Far has always been? Really? For some reason in my head, this thing shot slower. But hey, I'm not complaining. Shreds people. Oh, almost got the kill while calling in the counter UAV.
This isn't working. We're behind. We're in the lead.
Woof. All right. Talk about something controversial? I don't do that on command very well.
We've lost the lead.
Reminds me of a Modern Warfare Remastered map. Really? That's interesting. Like graphically or like design-wise?
Let's get salt back.
Ooh, weird choice to jump out in the open like that. Oh, you're behind me with dual-wield pistols. Cold War does kind of graphically look worse in some cases. I think that, like, that's an art design thing, though, more than an actual graphics thing. So, I'd say graphically it's on par.
Confirming.
But the art design is definitely not there. Coming around to meet you. And that's why you run Ninja.
Hostile expired.
Hey, Oxygen, what's up? I've been pretty good. Thanks for calling me by my full name. Huh. Oh my god. Game looks so stiff. Kinda is. Yo, that's the thing, is like there is no actual TTK in Cold War. Like, it's a slower than normal TTK if you use like a QBZ or something like that, but if you use like an AK or Stoner, it's not. So it's just an imbalanced game more than like a long TTK game or a mixed TTK game. Like, there are huge disparities between using like a tac rifle and an assault rifle, and I don't think that the pros and cons really balance out there.
Hostile down.
I think I'm a kill away from my... Yep, there it is.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Really? That's interesting that I didn't kill anybody. That felt like... maybe my teammates swiped the kills, who knows. I don't know if those are those barrels... I need to get over on this side of the map here. Because I don't understand where my enemies are, because I haven't been to this side of the map yet. Did the spawns immediately flip the moment I moved off that platform? What the hell, game? And now we're back over here. It just spawned all the enemies behind us right when I was trying to, like, explore the map. That sucked.
Semtex.
Ah, I'm dead. Crap. I don't know why I tried to reload there. Like, what are you doing, teammate? Why are you throwing grenades into our spawn? Ah, and I'm dead. Wow, that new LMG could get a huge nerf and that'd be fine. Hey, there's the new assault rifle I haven't unlocked yet and probably won't. Do you like the hand cannon? I mean, I don't like that it's in the game. I think it is a stealth specialist weapon and it needs to not exist. I think it's really shitty that Treyarch, like, snuck in a specialist system so under the radar that nobody's complained about it enough. Ooh, this thing. Ooh, this thing chugga-chuggas. That's a chugga-chugga gun. I like that. That's a fun rate of fire. I like that rate of fire, actually. I don't know if it's going to be that competitive if I don't have full map advantage. Oh, let's get a shot from the side. It's a really bad AK? Oh, okay. I like it, though. How did I just pull up the map? Wow, they're gonna air patrol my teammate's streak. What a bunch of coons. Okay. Hey, we won.
Way to follow the script, boys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought the C58 was a real gun. AK with a really low DPS. Oh, okay. mod for Gary's mod that imported Modern Warfare weapons, but they also added their own G3. Did the animations in the Modern Warfare style. It looked better than the Cold War one. Damn. No, it's not a modded map. It's the new map. I don't blame you for not knowing, because who's keeping track of Cold War content? Kind of just want to bring that vertical recoil in a little bit. Yeah, maybe just like 4% is all I need. Yeah, trust me, guys. The game does look a little bit better on like next-gen consoles and stuff, but playing on a GTX 1070, I have to turn down a lot of settings. I agree, Ghost Nero. It's not perfect, and there's lots of things I would change, but for the most part, yeah. It's a very good game. It's a very good game. And the biggest reason is that it really knew. I wish it did it better, but it played the old design language pretty well. Yeah, actually, Top Hat Turtle Boy, there's actually a lot of Black Ops 3 stuff in this game as well. Like, when the game first came out, people would see the little, the boost meter at the bottom of the screen. When they, if they jumped off of something, I think, they would just, like, get the little indicator that, like, for their boost jump. Which is kind of hilarious. Oh, of course you can't go up there. Hard to get a grenade through those trees, huh? So this map's kind of a stalemate, huh? That's kind of what I'm noticing. I don't know if that's correct. Why am I getting assassinated with my teammate? There we go. Thank you, teammate. I was gonna say, my teammate is looking right at you. Didn't expect me to come around through there, did you? Now, where does it want to spawn my enemies? I'm watching that window, because this is weird. The flow of this map is very strange. Like, I feel like they should either be, like, flipping the spawns, or spawning a little bit more in front. Okay. I think we've definitely flipped the spawns now. There's no way it's spawning anybody else over here. Hey. Or don't shoot at me. Excuse you. It's fucking rude, frankly. You're just still over there, teammate. What the hell did you do? Teammate walked over there and then walked away, but there's still a guy back there. Oh, that's a heckin' sweet head glitch you got there, bitch. Are you having trouble finding this person, or what? What gun did you have? What the hell? What the hell did I just pick up? Oh, that's gross. Oh, this is disgusting. Why? Why are they spawning back here? It just spawned them back here. Dude, the spawn logic on such a simple map, how do you mess it up? I haven't been able to predict a spawn yet. I think I've already figured out the entire layout aside from a few interiors, and the spawns just refuse to make sense. We're losing teammates on the left side here. Whoa, game. Whoa, game. Did you guys see that? You guys couldn't see, but I was like moving my arm and like nothing was happening on my mouse. Like I couldn't actually look at that person. It was like a really bad aim assist pull, but with my mouse. Like, you know when aim assist kind of like fucks you up? That's what it felt like after I touched that ladder and it glitched out. Huh. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing in our spawn, you bitch? Okay. Salt pack. Why are you there? Is Cold War fun yet? No. Treyarch would have to reinvent this game considerably for it to be more fun. Redo the score streak system, redo the damage. It's not happening. Cold War is never getting a rework. It's going to be the most... It should go down in history as the day that Call of Duty just stopped caring. Or the year, I guess I should say, that Call of Duty just stopped caring. How? How did I miss by that much? He missed too. What the hell? I think he missed his first shots. I missed my last shots. That'll do it. I'm getting a lot of hit markers and no kills over there. I don't like that little head glitch. That's broken. That's actually broken. What the hell? You just get up on that head glitch and then just watch their spawn. And you can head glitch it the other way too. God damn, Treyarch. Whew. Yeah, I would like some new Modern Warfare content, huh? That'd be kind of cool. Oh my god. Oof. Alright, I'm already bored of this map. Like, it is such a rectangle. Maybe the 12v12 version's more interesting, but there's no playlist for that, and I'm not playing other 12v12 maps because I don't like them. I actually hate Combined Arms a lot. Oh, that's their chopper. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, new Modern Warfare content. The stuff that was there... I think it's funny how many people told me that I was just being negative about them not adding content and that it would be there soon. Like, boom, it's obviously going to be there soon. I'm like, okay, well, I uploaded that video like 2.5 weeks ago, so, when is soon? Can somebody help me out and explain to me what soon is? I'm gonna fucking change up this... Oh my god, I hate that. That's such a dumb UI. You have to right-click on it like it's a fucking text document. Gross. I kind of want bullet velocity back, honestly. I want to be suppressed and have bullet velocity. I feel like when I'm playing solo, you know, I just don't want to be a target every time I pull the trigger. I want people to have to look for me. Oh god. I got caught on something. Am I getting... That's 2 assassinations. You failed on me. Come on, look out the window. I hate this map so far because I can't trust the spawns. I literally just didn't want to move. I didn't want to stay there because I felt like it was very possible that it was going to spawn somebody behind me. And I'm like right there. Yeah, but I'm still not going to do that, Jake. Oh, teammate got them. gonna say, my dot was oh, now you're gonna assassinate me. Jesus Christ, these spawns don't make any sense. Oh my god. Man, I could be playing a good game. That's all I can think of when I load this piece of shit up. Oh my god. Well, I don't want to play this new map anymore, so I'm just gonna go into like kill confirmed. This map kind of sucks. That's a super boring shit map. Like, it's not, like, it doesn't play terribly. The spawns are ass, but that's, I guess, to be expected these days, just forever and always. We're never going to get good spawns again. I mean, FPS spawns are never good. Like, let's be real. In every FPS game, in every genre, like, spawns always are just actually terrible. But, like, it's just sad that, like, it's already a shit map. Like, does it also have to have, like, bad spawns? Like, it's such a simple map. Just don't... It's simple. Don't spawn somebody behind me, and I'll be okay. Oh, I'm so done. Let's play some kill confirmed. Oof. Ooh, I might run this, But why would I run SMGs when I can deal damage? Questions. It's that's actually not terribly true, Expert Fusion. Like, it's true to an extent, but not like how some people think about it. Like, the engines haven't mostly been the same. It's actually not really true. Treyarch's version definitely is. In fact, on the official Wikipedia page, it does state that Treyarch's been using, like, used the COD 3 engine long after Infinity Ward designed a new one. So, like, the engine that people used for like COD 3, COD 4, and World at War, Treyarch kept using that through Black Ops 2, whereas Infinity Ward like kept designing new versions of the I think it is the IW tech. It's the IW engine. But that's kind of how every engine is. Like, even most like even engines that have new names are usually just modified versions of other engines. What is... Okay. Dude, I'm so fucking sick of this game. It's gonna be a very short stream, kids. Do not donate. Do not share. Do not support this in any way. Treyarch uses the modified IW3 engine. Is that what they switched to? Because they were still using, Oof. Modern Warfare 2019 was not the first time it was a big jump. Actually, the first time it was a big jump was Call of Duty Ghosts. I think I have one kill. I'm gonna leave that game because my team is just getting railed and just getting rotated around the map and raped. So I'm not gonna play that anymore. The Quake has been modified entirely out of the engine. Like, it might have started there, but like that's not even. You can't even say. It's not even a thing. Oof. Hey, Poise Killer, thanks for the $2. Hey, Gamer Boy, thanks for the $10. Jake, the only bigger waste of time than 100%ing a video game is playing Cold War. So when I'm done playing Cold War, then I'll give you shit. Thank you so much, Gamer Boy and Poise Killer, for the donations, guys.
Don't donate,
Seuss. 100%ing video games is fun? Gross.
Training time's over. Let's see what you can do.
Oh, hi. I have no idea what's going on.
Hostile sentry turret active.
Don't want to put me into a game that hasn't started yet, huh? Well, that's fine, I guess. Voice Killer, thanks for the $5, man. I appreciate you. But really, this stream isn't going to go on much longer. I have other games that I actually enjoy, and I'm sort of just streaming this for, like, I wanted to get a little bit of gameplay on the new map. I was curious about it. Okay.
Victory's close. Make the CIA proud. Hostile care package inbound.
Hey, a gun. I can shoot people with this. Whoa! I hate those irons so much.
Established above.
Dude, I can't wait to get like an actual like better graphics card because my gray iron sights on his gray body, I literally just like I just brain farted. My eyes just like crossed. Oh my god.
Enemy RCXD detected.
I don't really want to play Lego Star Wars. I've played the complete saga so many times, it's just not interesting to me. Oh my god, I just noob movement that guy.
Made that look easy.
I just noob movement that guy so bad.
Nicely done, people.
I just walked in and held still, and he like, look at, like he over, oh, I was hoping it'd show it. He overcorrected so hard. Well, Expert Fusion, you probably wouldn't be so isolated if there was a reason to prefer Treyarch games. Lost in the iron sauce. Huh. Exactly, Izzy. Was reverse psychology. No one donate. No one buy my merch. No one subscribe. No one become a member. No, no, no. You got lots of reasons? You don't... You might for Black Ops 3, but you don't for Black Ops 4 and Cold War. Promise. Promise, promise, promise. Because, like, and I mean this objectively. Like, I hope no one thinks I'm just being, like, sassy. Like, I'm really not. Like Treyarch, I'm sorry, objectively, design-wise, just drops the ball. All the time. Every development studio does. Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, and Treyarch, they all do. Raven, even, you know, they drop the ball. They all do. Call of Duty's super, like every shooter franchise, it's super imperfect, but Treyarch weasel, like, my next video is about how Treyarch really wanted to weasel in their cute little design philosophy that came into play. What would you call it? Around Black Ops 3? Yeah. That little design philosophy that Call of Duty played with the specialists. I love that it was Black Ops 3, then Infinite Warfare, and then Sledgehammer, and then Treyarch, and then you had Infinity Ward basically full-on rejecting it in Modern Warfare, going back to the more traditional style. And then you have it again. Yeah, you can say it's subjective all you want, but the time to kill in this game is statistically, objectively obtuse. So, no. No, like, I really, like, whether you enjoy it is subjective. Its design is actually pretty bad. Like, when I say, like, it's like when someone says, simpler maps equals simpler gameplay, that's not like a subjective, opinionated statement. That's actually entirely the case. when you compare the time to kill of one gun to the other in this game constantly, it just completely blows up. Like, it's completely out of balance. Like, you want to pretend everything's usable? Maybe subjectively you can do well with everything, but objectively, the time to kill and DPS numbers of weapons, even in the same class, are so out of whack. Like, stuff like that. Yeah, it's the ideal TTK, where Cold War doesn't have its own discernible TTK, which is so fun. It's so fun. There's, like, people... Oh, really don't realize that. I barely saw that guy. Like, every Call of Duty game has, like, hierarchies of weapons, and, like, you know, one's gonna kill faster. Like, obviously, a FAMAS hitting you with one burst is going to kill you, like, a lot faster than an AK killing you in 4 shots. In, like, Modern Warfare, for instance. But the difference is that the difference between landing those shots in Modern Warfare, I can't talk, is just a lot different. The context is a lot different in Modern Warfare. The time to kill is... There is a time to kill in Modern Warfare. It's partly aided by the addition of flinch, which is an evil necessity. Wow, that was the most predictable fucking play I've ever seen. Tell by the way they slid into cover that they're about to slide right back out. Ah, damn.
Hostile trophy neutralized. Assault pack deployed.
Again, what you enjoy is subjective. Like, you look at the numbers, you look at how, like, what happens when maps are simplified and how players are forced into choke points and predictable placements. Like, that's not subjective. Whether or not I enjoy that is subjective. That's the difference. And what I think, subjectively, you don't have to care. Nobody has to care about anybody's opinion ever. Like, that's just not how that is. Like, clearly. Video games as an art form, like, yeah. But the thing is like, how would... What I meant by saying that you don't have anything to say about, like, Black Ops 4 or Cold War is, like... It's really hard to... Like, you'd be defending things from a bad footing. Like, it's starting a dance on the wrong foot. You're not... Your next... It's gonna be weird. It's going to be weird. You're not going to be able to talk your way out of how Treyarch has been wanting to babyify the Call of Duty formula for a while now. Black Ops 2 was the last game that came out of Treyarch that didn't attempt to do that. But that's where we first saw the originating signs. I mean, hell, I love score streaks, but that is a part of that. Like, their invention of score streaks wasn't to... Ah. Crap. It was to give players that aren't good at winning gunfights the ability to get things that can kill. And then that worked pretty well for them, but there's a reason that then after that, we got specialist weapons from Treyarch. Even furthering the idea. Oh my god, you're just sitting in the corner. The fuck, man. Great. Well, whatever. Yeah, but the thing is, the reason that's the problem with that. The time to kill doesn't reward the better player in this game. In specific gunfights, sure. Again, 2 QBZs firing at each other, 2 identical loadouts firing at each other. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit more skillful. But the problem you run into is rounding a corner and just getting killed by somebody's secondary shotgun. Rounding the corner and getting just decimated by somebody's M16. How did you get up there? How the fuck did you get up there? Okay. So, it would reward the better player if those guns weren't in the game. Like, when I get decimated in this game, it's not because somebody was really accurate with the QBZ. Or really accurate with the Craig. Very often, it's because I got M16. I got dual-wield Diamati'd. I got dual-wield revolver. I got killed by a shotgun in one shot. Like, it's not exactly something I'm going to sing the praises of, right? Woo. I don't know if this is the right... Oh my god. God, gotta love the melee combat. Good night. That guy had every chance to kill me. I completely flubbed that, and he still just didn't get me in time. I'm gonna see if this dude's waiting in here with a sword. No? Okay, we're good. Ooh, that was scary. Ow. Okay, whatever.
They're done.
When the TTK is too fast, it comes down to ends up... Yeah, well, that's how every Call of Duty is. Especially when there's flinch. So that's the problem. Like, you don't... You think that's the issue. That is the byproduct of a necessary evil in Call of Duty. So, essentially, if you have low or no... Like, really, really low or absolutely zero flinch, and this mismatched time to kill... then it just comes down to whoever is abusing DPS. Whereas in Modern Warfare, it would come down to who is the faster aim. Who can acquire and focus a target before the other one does. Not who's abusing DPS. What are you grinding in this stream? My teeth. It's a shame this game doesn't have score streaks, though. Yeah, fucking really. You said that before that you like complexity, but you also jokingly said that our Rainbow Six Siege is a MOBA. Can you explain what type of complexity you like? Well, first of all, liking complexity does not mean you love everything that's complex. Second of all, the most important aspect of my critiques about Rainbow Six Siege is that it evolved into being ability play. So there's a difference between placing down a mute jammer, which I like, or throwing an EMP grenade, which I'm okay with, and hitting a button and making everybody's phones ring. Hitting a button and giving everybody a health boost. Hitting a button and causing a radar drone to go off. See the difference there?
Kill confirmed.
There's a difference between passive single button press ability play and combination play and equipment placement play. And it's an important difference. I loved Rainbow Six Siege before it got silly, not before it got complicated.
The fate of the free world is in your hands.
You don't get stupid deaths as often in Cold War and Black Ops 4? See, that's why you and I couldn't have a dialogue about this, because I'd be like, so when you get gravity slammed, what's that? Okay, and if we're gonna talk about guns, do you know about the statistical time to kill of the Titan, even after its major nerf? Nice stick, buddy. I'm dead. Okay, how about this? You didn't have a stupid death. You never got killed by an Augur DMR in Black Ops 4. You never got killed by an Augur DMR. You never got... Were you on console? Did you get strobe light shotgunned? I'm sorry, what? No. If you're playing Black Ops Cold War... and you enter close range engagements and then get constantly decimated by gallows, those aren't stupid deaths? To get dual wield Diamati, that's like what the better player is using dual wield Diamatis? The better player hit you with the Howler when you rounded the corner? Like, what stupid deaths are you not having? Because I would love to not have them. That's why it irritated me. Like Modern Warfare, I would constantly get quickscope by a focus perk Teammate! A little bit more. Come on. On delay. Move with passion. Come on. Just like teammate was doing this. Search in the area. No. Ooh, that's... Did you guys see that? deaths where I couldn't make any other choice to avoid death, like my skills made no difference. So yeah, so like all of Black Ops 4's specialist weapons and a lot of their abilities. I'm sorry, I think Call of Duty players need to realize is that getting constantly out DPS'd for not using meta weapons in a broken TTK game, that's just as shenanigans. That's real shenanigans. Like, what, again, if you and I were to 1v1, right, and I have the Howler as my secondary, and I enter this room, and you decide you're going to use the LC-10, and I around the corner, I just go bang, and kill you, I'm the better player in that scenario? What did I have to give up to run that shotgun? What class commitment do I have to obtain? What level of class commitment do I have to commit to, I should say at all, for that to happen? Like, yeah, that's the question you gotta ask. What level of commitment do I have to have? If I charge you with a knife, if you come through here and I knife you right as you come around the corner with a one-hit melee weapon, am I the better player? It's like, well, you can be shitty in every COD game, but, and I'm sure you know that. And I don't think you're saying the game is perfect either, but I just think, like, man, I'd like to play a version of, because even my favorite Call of Duty's bullshit the hell out of me on the constant. Hey, Jason.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
See, that's the difference, Expert Fusion. When I died, see, I didn't really care about my deaths from specialist abilities and weapons in Black Ops 4. What my biggest issue was getting killed off my streak. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you, is that, like, just because, like, it didn't bother you doesn't mean it's good. So if you're going off of subjective, it doesn't bother me, I'm not getting bullshitted. When you are getting bullshitted but simply don't care, then that's a non-starter. This is why you can't really defend the games, man. And I know it's not a fair platform. I can talk for hours and read your messages occasionally, so I'm not trying to actually debate you, but this is why oh my god. But I don't dislike Treyarch because it doesn't suit my fancy. Okay, although that was weird. I didn't even on my screen, like, he jumped after I died, but in his, like, whoa, that was disproportionate. Oof, my aim is shit this match. Can you not jump shot every time, buddy? Jump. Jump. Little bunny. Anyway. But no, that's the thing. It's like, it's not that you don't get bullshitted then. It's that you get bullshitted, but simply, subjectively, let's say, you don't care. Which is different than not being bullshitted or having less bullshit deaths. You don't care. Even if you kill me once with a gravity slam, I don't want to play the game where you can do that when I'm on a streak. When I'm having a bad game and trying to regain map control, I don't want to round a corner and get killed in a way that's completely non-counterable on my half. Or that I have to build entire classes to... Why are you still spawning up here? I can't figure out the spawns in this game. Playing solo tonight? I'm not playing for very long. I'm going to hop on Red Dead here in a bit and play that. I'll probably stream Red Dead later this week. I'm not streaming it tonight. I have mixed feelings about the Modern Warfare minimap. On the one hand, combined with the other mechanics in the game that I disagree with, it's a bad decision. So that's on the one hand. On the other hand, dude, you just play like that? Oh, am I not running Ninja? Just spawned right into guns. Oh, it definitely ruins the entirety of it. At least ruins the sanctity of... Call of Duty already has a bit of a muddy image as to how much skill does it take to kill somebody, right? So I think that they inherently ruin the game. In the same way that this game's score streak system ruins the game. And ruin doesn't mean you can't play it without vomiting profusely. It means that if you look at what makes Call of Duty, Treyarch doesn't give a shit. And that's the biggest issue. Like, if I wanted to summarize my opinion and just leave it there, Treyarch goes, here's what the soul of Call of Duty is. Like that. Ah, damn.
Okay, I'm calling it. All operators proceed to exfil point.
Have you seen the new Q-Force Netflix show? No, but that sounds cringy. What the hell is that? What is that gameplay? What is that? Who plays like that? This dude has diamond, and he's okay. My opinion on the desert map? Eh, pretty garbage. Very boring, pretty garbage. Don't want to find the 12v12 version of it. Treyarch basically makes what people who don't play COD stereotype about COD. Exactly. That's actually a really good way to put it. Good job. Like, they've been like, Treyarch, every entry has been slowly eroding faith, and it's, like, the faith that the fans have in Treyarch. And I think that's kind of funny. Like, it's slowly eroding every time they release a product. I don't know why it's as slow as it is. It should be a lot faster, but whatever. But, like, changing... Like, that's the thing is, if Treyarch wanted to be innovative, they would change how Call of Duty is, what Call of Duty is, and then change the time to kill, for instance. But you can't do that. Can't do that. No, because you're Treyarch, right? So, like, think in terms of being Treyarch. And what does that really mean to be Treyarch? It means you look at, well, this is how not just the weapons, but the maps interact with the meta. Hey, thanks so much for the donation. I don't like Valorant, don't like CS:GO, and S&D is not my thing. Call of Duty's too finicky for me to value S&D. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Jacquees Black, for the Jacquees Black. Jacquees? Yeah. Thank you so much. More night vision maps would have been great. Yeah, for sure. More conversion kits would have been fun. I think also, like, the biggest thing that it needed was destructible doors, a traditional minimap, and a ghost perk that only works when moving. And I think that would have made the game miles better. But okay, so, like, for instance, this line of sight here that I just used, that worked really well in... Whoa, what the fuck was that? Get up the stairs. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Did that person just, like, fly out of the building or not? But that looked like they flew out the window, but they were, like, still in the building. I don't know if they lagged back in or, like, hit their... No, what the... What button is that? Is that my caps lock? Oh, it is. Keep bringing up my map accidentally. I guess that's caps lock. I don't remember finding that ever, but whatever. So, like, this line of sight here made sense in Black Ops 2. A game with some flinch, a game with a faster time to kill, it made sense. Like, that made sense in Black Ops 2. It does not make sense here. You have to be... That was a throwing axe that just went past me. Oof, that was scary. That's the thing. To be a developer at Treyarch, I guess you just don't pay attention to, like, how the entirety of the game interacts with itself. How does that part of, like, how does that map design work with that gunplay or that amount of flinch? That's why I really hate Vacant in Modern Warfare. Why would you put Vacant in a COD game that has mounting as a capability? I think that's a stupid idea. Thought I zeroed him. Oh yeah, and Treyarch's disvaluing of people, not valuing people's time, dates back to Black Ops 3. Like, Treyarch never has valued your time or your money. Whatever relationship they have with Activision is toxic as shit. Like, I know Activision makes a lot of business decisions, but if you, like, when I think of Treyarch Call of Duty games, I think of bad monetization, bad business practices, poor content, recycled content, you know. See you later, Poise Killer. Thank you so much for coming by, buddy.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Yeah, I played the new map. I got it, it's pretty boring. The 6v6 version is, and I don't want to lobby shop for the 12v12 version, because, like, you know, you lobby shop for it, you get one match, and then you have to lobby shop again. It's a whole thing. Where are you? Did you just knife 3 of my teammates? You're not getting 4. Molotov my window. I'm not a small business, and you're not a BLM rioter. Hey, get out of here. I don't know. Like, you have to design a game around the rest of the game, if that makes sense. It's not just as simple as change the time to kill. You have to change your map philosophy with it. So, like, this game has classic Call of Duty map design philosophy, classic style Call of Duty attachments, but yet it has this weird shoehorned gunsmith, has this weird shoehorned time to kill that doesn't make much sense for the type of game it is. It's just so many conflicting things like that. And then also not having resetting streaks was a big miss, and they should have fixed it. Instead, the first several patches of this game was just them tweaking score streak values, which I predicted fully. I said the first several patches will just be changing values and cooldowns all the time, and they did. Because it's not a good concept, but it's their design philosophy that's been plaguing their games for a while now. It's that very, very noob-friendly mentality. And while I do believe Call of Duty, and that's the thing, is Call of Duty's noob-friendly enough. Whoa! Okay, hi, Stealth Ninja Boy, man. Like, Call of Duty's noob-friendly enough. It is casual enough. You really don't have to fuck it more than it is. Like, I can already camp in a bathroom and get a 7 kill streak in Call of Duty. You really don't need to have that streak not reset when I die. If you could create a map, what for it to be? Setting, theme, optimal game modes. I would make the rest of Nuketown. I would open up the entire subdivision, or at least 4 more houses. And I would have an underground bunker on one side of the map that tunnels into an underground bunker on the other side. And it would be an actual subdivision. It would be very cute. I think I could get that to play pretty well without it being a camping fest in the buildings. Then again, if I was going to design a Call of Duty map, I would also hopefully be designing it for a Call of Duty game that has power weapons, at least 1 power weapon per map. That spawns in, everybody's notified when it spawns in. Get people to move off their ass. Oh, there's one of those hitches. It's around the time it happened last play session, too. Fair enough. Oh, we're losing? I didn't even realize. Damn. I'm gonna hug this tree as close as I can. No, you're not. You're not regenning. Well, you might if that chopper kills me. That chopper gave away my position. That's amazing. He didn't know I was there until that happened. That's great. Oh, whatever. Can you do anything cool with the gunsmith in this game? Nope. It's completely devoid of creativity. It was shoehorned in last second. That's a funny kill to get. So, nope. Can't really do much with the gunsmith. You can't change the feel or design of the guns. You can pay money to get variants that look different, but you can't, like... I can't change the caliber of this XM4 or give it a nice long barrel and housing and, you know, change the way it plays. Dude, that's super cringe.
Expected much more.
Oh, man. Weapons in a Modern Warfare sequel. You'd like to see that? Oh, okay. A G36C. An actual just G36C carbine. Not an LMG. I know that's kind of already in that game, but I'd say a G3. Scorpion Evo, which is kind of in the game, but isn't yet. What else would I like? What else would I enjoy? An M60. I'd like an M60. What else is in what else isn't in Modern Warfare? I'm trying to run through my head right now. Because there are guns in previous COD games that sometimes don't get enough love, and I'm trying to like run through my head. Ooh, an MTAR. I would love an MTAR. FMG9, that'd be good. ACR? Yeah. Oh, SC-2010 from Call of Duty Ghosts. I would love an SC-2010. I think those are so cool. Modern Warfare made the Vector ugly. Well, there's two types of vectors. There's a Vector K10 and there's a Vector. There's a Chris. I think there's like a Chris Vector, Vector CRB or whatever it is. There's two types of vectors, so it's not like they made it ugly. It's that they used a different kind. M416, wouldn't mind it, but don't need it. Oh, what's another good gun? I'm trying to think of a good, like, kind of a, you know, spank it. Like, The automatic foul from COD 4 Remastered, what was it called? I have no idea. I think I know what you're talking about. Actually, I'm thinking about it in my head right now, and I wouldn't mind that either. Vietnam COD would be great, but this was going to be it, but now they've gotten too close to Vietnam twice now in Black Ops 1 and Cold War, but didn't really capitalize either time. But, you know, it'd be cool to get like Hanoi, but I really hope we get Black Ops 1 remastered. The MGX. Yeah, that's in that's a Ghost Recon, eh? Maybe. XM. Oh, the XM LAR. Yeah, there you go. There's some conversion kits I'd rather see as their own weapons, like the AK-74U. That'd be okay. Tech 9, yeah. Ew, AS Val, gross. Well, very short stream today, guys. Very short. World at War Remastered, I actually wouldn't mind at this point, but I'm kind of more thinking MW2 Remastered first. Do you think Ghost and Modern Warfare are similar games in terms of how good? I think they're similar. Well, Ghost and Modern Warfare if you're talking about Modern Warfare 2019, they're similar in the sense that they're both based on the same thing. Both Modern Warfare 2019 and Call of Duty Ghosts are both trying to they're both trying to deal with the what do you call it? The Modern Warfare 2 design language. There we go. I've used the term so much it's like out of my head. But essentially, the reason Ghosts and Modern Warfare are similar is because they're both trying to be Modern Warfare 2. They're both trying to be Modern Warfare 3. They're both trying to be Black Ops 1. The potential for Battlefield 2042 mode that has all the... What do you think about the potential for the Battlefield 2042 mode that has all the old maps and weapons? I don't know what that means. Oh, the P99, the USP, sure. Oh, that's right, the FAD, thank you. Yep, try to be Modern Warfare 4, yeah. So Call of Duty Ghosts and Modern Warfare are similar because they both speak that same design language. Yeah, the same, Furious, I agree. MW20, yeah, it's a pretty decent MW4. Ooh, a Modern Warfare op. Yeah, get the op back in there. That'd be great. Why do you think Ghost didn't do that well? Call of Duty Ghost came out around the time that people were already sick of Call of Duty and the formula. Black Ops 2 had shaken up that formula and that aesthetic, and kind of Ghost went back to the old way. So like Black Ops 2 was like, look, you can have clear-cut maps and pick 10 system and bright colors, and it could be like kind of poppy and futuristic. And then Ghost was like war-torn and grayscale again, and it was more like old COD. So kind of the wrong time for it. Also, you know, Ghost had some interesting design decisions that a lot of people just didn't love, but I think primarily it's the aesthetic and style. It just was kind of the right game at the wrong time. It's classic COD through and through with a lot of fun gimmicks and a really good creative class system, but it's just not, it's not classic enough, but it's too classic. It's this weird mix. No, Modern Warfare 2 was pretty much universally preferred over COD 4 because it was like just seen as like a massive improvement. Like just graphically, it seemed almost next gen to some people. Like the Modern Warfare 2 engine that they used, the engine they used for Modern Warfare 2, is so much better than the World at War COD 4 engine at the time that it was like the difference between Ghost and Modern Warfare 2019. Not resolution wise, but in terms of detail and shit, it was great. Ghost's so great. Yeah, it's that old style of Call of Duty. We've never, the closest we've gotten to that again is COD World War II and Modern Warfare. COD fans don't like every game when it releases. I know people hated Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. No, I mean, no, sorry. Not really. There were obviously, I'm not saying everybody in the entire world loved it, but as a whole, the community accepted MW2 like perfect. Like, I remember watching Wings of Redemption, FPS Kyle, Woody's Gamertag, Drifter. They were skeptical about Black Ops 1, but not really Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 was just, to them, it was just better COD 4. So I don't know. Like, that's because I watch a lot of those old videos, a lot of, like, the old only use me blade shit and things like that. You know, like, yeah. So no. Why people want the old Golden Age card back? I don't know. If you were a COD 4 fan, you loved Modern Warfare 2? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, yeah, if you played it 3 years late... No, Call of Duty Ghosts actually has incredible hit detection, and it was one of the first Call of Duty games that I can remember that increased the server tick rate about 4 months into the life cycle. Ghost hit detection is actually really, really good. Yeah, Ghost hit reg is really good. So maybe it's because you played it late and then couldn't get as good lobbies, but yeah, it's very good. Why do you want the golden... Boom, why do people want the Golden Age card back? What I meant to say was, why do people want the Golden Age card back? You said the same thing twice? Crazy. Do you mean COD? Golden Age Call of Duty back? Oh, okay, Golden Age COD? Well, they're not going to get it back. Part of the Golden Age of Call of Duty is that it's hard to think of this now, especially if you're younger or just got into the series, like, recently. But Call of Duty was new at one point, and it was doing things that were new. Like, Call of Duty set the building blocks for what modern AAA games are, and people resent that or appreciate it. Either way, doesn't matter. It happened. And, you know, back when Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1 came out, part of the golden age of, like, COD 4 through Modern Warfare 3 or even Black Ops 2 was that owning an Xbox 360 or a PS3, connecting to the internet, and just sitting in, like, grinding matches, like, that was new. And so, like, some of the things that people complain about, like skill-based matchmaking, it's a justified complaint because skill-based matchmaking generally has shit team balancing that I complain about constantly. But the most important thing now is that it's hard to find people that are new to gaming, whereas it wasn't back then. So imagine if Call of Duty just came out, and this was and like Black Ops Cold War was the first Call of Duty. Like, this would be amazing. The concept of me sitting here and like joining lobbies and playing matches, but over time, everyone's used to it. Whether through Halo, through COD, through Battlefield, through Siege, through Overwatch, through Titanfall, whatever it might be, name it. It's old news. It's absolutely old news. So you're not going to get that golden age back. Part of that golden age was that it was new. So you would have like community pages, and you'd have these like forums for it. Now you have like subreddits and Twitter communities and Discords and stuff. Like, people still love Call of Duty. Let's not mince words there. Like, people still love it. But it's more of like a fixture in your house. Like, Call of Duty is like this light bulb. There it is. Call of Duty is like this light bulb. It's a fixture in my room. And while it's cool that it can do some fun things, I actually mostly use it like this, like a practical light bulb. Because it has a setting like that on my remote for just, you could have like, ooh, crazy colors. Light bulb. So Call of Duty is a fixture. It does cool things. It's fun to play. But now it's just sort of routine. It's a part of gaming culture that can't be erased, and that feeling, that new game feeling is kind of just never coming back. I'm sorry. I wish it would, but it just, doesn't, that's that. That's it. I've never played Crunker. No. I think Modern Warfare 2 Remastered would be pretty good. I would actually really like a Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remastered. That'd be great. You can't replicate what's already been done. Yeah, it's a fixture. You can't reinvent the light bulb. You cannot reinvent the light bulb. Call of Duty is kind of a goldmine. Like, being real for a second here, guys. I'm gonna suck Call of Duty's thick money making cock for a second. Call of Duty Ground War is not a huge innovation. That Ground War is just Battlefield with COD gunplay. Innovation for the franchise, you could maybe say that, but it's just bigger COD. That's not really any different. You play it for a slightly different experience than traditional multiplayer. Jetpacks were more innovative, but it was still. But I'm saying, you got to think. You're thinking mechanics, man. Don't think mechanics. You want to talk about the golden age of Call of Duty? Do not think about mechanics. You think about. Okay, so let me see if I can. I'm a visual guy. All right, so maybe some of you guys are too. Maybe that's why you subscribed. I don't know. Oh my God, my stuff's falling. Okay, there we go. So, me sitting here. Oh, you can see my dusty monitor. But anyway, what the fuck is my camera doing? Okay, well, my camera won't move properly. There's my dick. Listen. The idea of me sitting down with a controller and playing Call of Duty will never be new to me again or you guys again, right? Like, that's the problem. It's not about whether you add jetpacks or Levolution or perfect, beautiful, photorealistic graphics, night vision, ground war, war mode, blackout, Warzone. The feeling, what I'm talking about, the golden age of COD was this. Here we go. The golden age of Call of Duty is this. Go to my shelf. One second. I have headset hair. Good day to be me. All right. This is the golden age. The concept of sitting down at this and playing online for long hours with decent connection, with decent quality servers. This was the golden age. This was new. Even when I got this thing in 2012. Before that, I was playing my friends. Even when I got this thing in 2012, a lot of people didn't even Hell, that was before people had like fiber internet in their house. I played with people that fucking played on a... Oh god, I had a friend that was playing on a satellite. Hell, Exclusive Ace, when I met him, was still playing on satellite internet. It was innovative. This is what made Call of Duty new. It was the fact that it was. Not just the game, but the concept of the game. The concept of Call of Duty... Whoops, I muted my mic. The concept of Call of Duty and how it played is it in and of itself. You can't do it. You can't recreate that. I actually need to lower my Ghost poster so people can appreciate it more. All you can see is the date that it came out. Hey, Nemps, nice to see you. But, like, you gotta think, guys. If somebody's first Call of Duty was Ghosts, that was 7 years ago. It'll be 8 years this winter. 8 years! So a bigger innovation would be crossplay? That's a nice feature, but it's not innovation. It allows for flexibility, but that's not really that novel. Like, the concept is the same, whether you're sitting down at your computer or your console. Whether you're playing with your console friends or your PC friends, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Isn't that great? The golden age was, yeah, people were in middle school, high school, they were freshmen in college. If you were a freshman when Modern Warfare 2 came out, I don't blame you for being bored now. When my friends go for level 1000, I just think to myself, yeah, I don't get people that do that. There's no arbitrary leveling is for the birds. As I've gotten older, the more I want to play stuff that respects my time. I put in this, I get out that. And with Call of Duty, there's not much they can give me after I've unlocked all the weapons. After I've unlocked all the weapons, or at least the weapons I want to play with, it's kind of hard for them to, like, blow my mind. So are we just saying nostalgia? That is not at all what I am saying. It's not at all what I'm saying. Matsuki, you're actually misunderstanding me entirely. You're thinking mechanics and features. I'm talking about the entire concept of sitting down and playing Call of Duty with your friends. That was what was new. Nostalgia could work one way or the other. That's not what it is. It's not about just being nostalgic. Okay, like, that's the big thing. It's not about nostalgia or anything like that. It's that the golden age was when it was novel. So, yes, people are nostalgic for that time, but it wasn't designed. You could remove skill-based matchmaking, and your matchmaking experience would still roughly be the same. Because you're gonna have so much trouble fighting something. Because when you played let's say you're 16 years old playing Modern Warfare 2, and your life is you and your friends playing Modern Warfare 2 after school, on weekends, and that's what you do. You sit down and you play Modern Warfare 2 every day. It's the most novel shit in the world. You're the outlier there. Back then, that was the outlier. Most people were like new to the controller, new to like aiming and shooting a controller and playing online and playing Call of Duty online. If you watch Woody's gameplay, if you watch even like good players' gameplay back then, so like people that now we really respect their gameplay, so you watch people that were like the old OGs that were considered to be very, very good, they play so cautiously. They play so slow. Like, it's weird, because like even Woody in Modern Warfare 2019 is like tack sprinting and going for flags and killing people, but Woody back in Modern Warfare 2, he was not a terrible player, and he would be like crouched right outside the B flag, like, hope nobody gets me. Like, it was fun. It was new, because it was like, it's not just that you're new to the game. I could be new to Red Dead Online. I could be new to GTA Online. I could be new to Warframe. I could be new to Dark Souls. That's not it. Those aren't new. You got to think, when something is new, and not just new in the sense that it just came out, almost nothing else is doing it. Like, you had Halo and you had COD for sitting down in your living room and doing multiplayer shooter stuff in your living room. It was Halo and COD. It was Halo 3 and COD 4. And then it was Halo 3 and World at War, and Halo 3 and Modern Warfare 2, and Halo 3 and Black Ops 1, and then it was Halo Reach. Then Halo Reach came out. There's Halo Reach and Modern Warfare 3, and then Battlefield 3 came out. And Battlefield, because the Bad Company games didn't do that well on console. They didn't. But Battlefield 3 was told console players, hey, you know the way you sit down and join a match in Call of Duty? You can do that in our game. It's not going to suck. It's going to look more pretty. It's going to be more better. It's going to be more cooler. And you're going to be more handsome after you're done playing it. So it wasn't really until 2011 that like Battlefield really came on the scene. Because like the Bad Company on the console ports of Bad Company were pretty rough. I would love the Zombies mode remastered, Devin. Especially if they like remastered it into the Modern Warfare engine or the Advanced Warfare MWR engine. It'd be great to see those Zombies maps like that. So it's not really about nostalgia. It's not really about mechanics. It's about the entire concept of that being new. And if you're young right now, if you're even just 4 years younger than me, it's gonna be kind of weird. Because then like you would have been, so that means when I was 10, you were still 6. That's a big difference. You think like 4 years isn't a big deal. We probably grew up a little bit differently. So if fuck, man. Well, to be fair, young Theo, grinding for camos in any Call of Duty means something if it meant something in COD 4. I mean, but you know what? There was no in-game store full of cosmetics and weapon variants that are just way cooler than your gold camo. So you know what? You actually got me there. Bad Company is a great game. I love it, but just it didn't take the world by storm. I remember the commercials for it. My friends going, "Why would I play that? I have Halo 3." Best thing, like it's really hard, because like if I'm 23, so if you're 20, when I was 10, you were 7. When I was 13, you were 10. So if you had a similar kind of family life to mine, you probably weren't allowed to go play rated M games before you were 10. So like I was already playing rated M games 3 years before you were. Battlefront 2 Modern Combat, dude, that's awesome. Damn, Kane. Like, someone's golden era is going to be different from any... Well, okay, well, there's a subjective golden era, for sure, but then there's the golden era. The actual, practical, objective golden era was when like, COD 4 came out. I would just say when COD 4 and Halo 3 came out, that was the golden era, because that was, like... That went from online matches being, like, kind of weird. Like, plugging your PlayStation 2 into your router and try to play Call of Duty 3 online. It went from like plugging your original Xbox into the router and trying to find a match in Halo 2 past midnight. It went from that to this like system that like, hey, this is affordable, this is user friendly. You can have Wi-Fi, you can have Wi-Fi adapters and shit. That's crazy. Like that was the golden era. My golden era was SNES. My golden era was Game Boy Advance, because yeah, so I was I would have been 4. I would have been 4 in 2002. And I was 5 when I got my Game Boy. So for me, it was Game Boy. But SNES played a very... So this is the really cool thing about... Let me talk about how cool my childhood was for a second before I wrap this stream up. So one of the cool things about my childhood was that I grew up with old shit. I actually really value this part of my childhood. I grew up with viewfinders. I'm not going to explain what those are. If you know, you know. I grew up with viewfinders despite being born in 1998. I grew up with Game Boys when everyone else had DSs. My friend had an SNES. My friend had a GameCube. My other friend had an Xbox. My other friend had a PS2. And then we bought a PS2. And there was this level of like... I don't know. Like, there's this level of... I did not grow up like a 2000s kid. I grew up like a 90s kid. In a lot of ways. I was playing, you know... a lot of kids my age, a lot of 23-year-old kids my age can't relate to like playing Game Boys in the car with the light like this. Like, no. When I got my Game Boy Advanced SP, it was like, fucking hell, it has a light up screen. See you, Anthony. What defines a golden era then? The golden era, I believe, when it comes to gaming, because a golden era would change between like film or music or gaming or whatever, or like the golden era of a certain country, which I believe was, well, before I was born, unfortunately. But anyway, essentially, a golden era for video games would be, we're basically still in 2007. I think a really good way to define the golden era, the golden year of 2007 to like maybe 2009, defining that as the golden era is because what is everything you've done since? It's been an extension as to what was set into popularity back then. So, hey, like matchmaking and finding servers that way, and playing with your friends and partying up and sitting in an Xbox Live party and chatting with each other. We're still doing that. We're still doing that. But when was that set? When was that when was that definitively set? We're at the point now where console OSs are barely changing. Like the Series X and PS5, they have some other features that the previous ones don't have, but essentially they do the same thing. You put in the game, you play it, you get a party invite, you hold the button on the controller, and you join your friend's party. And then you plug your headset in to the controller or to the mix amp or the console directly, and you chat. And you play. So that's the defining feature. That's what we started doing in 2007. That's what really got set in stone with like 2006-ish. You know, but then COD 4, Halo 3, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Halo Reach. Those were defining features, defining moments. A significant significant positive change. All we're doing now is perfecting Modern Warfare 2. All we're doing now is perfecting Halo 3. All we're doing now, hell, like Rainbow Six Siege is nothing like a Rainbow Six game. It's everything like a Call of Duty game, based in concept. Like, think about that for just a couple seconds. Don't correct me on it. Think about what I'm saying. See, Rainbow Six was not like, sit down, get your friends in a lobby, and then search for a match, join a game, and that wasn't really what it was about. So there you go. The era was defined by that key piece of innovation. We don't know what to do past that. Like, how do you get past that? Like, consoles will have like, hey, you can multitask. I don't want to multitask. I want to play my game. Okay, well, your game loads faster. Thanks. Spunk. Hey, what's up? That actually got me. Like, it's interesting to me. Pre-quickscoping playstyles in COD? When did... Because yes and no. Modern Warfare 2, COD 4 were like pretty easy to quickscope in. Black Ops 1 not so much. Modern Warfare 3 it was. Black Ops 2 it definitely was. Call of Duty Ghosts it was pretty easy as well, actually. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know what era that would be. Like Call of Duty 3? What do you think the COD franchise will end? I guess when people stop buying it, it's kind of the lame answer, but I would say that... So I guess the better question is, when do people stop buying Call of Duty? That's actually a better question. And I don't see that happening, because here's the problem. Call of Duty fills a role in the FPS market. So Call of Duty fills a role in the FPS market that if anybody else came and tried to fill right now, people would be like, that's just COD. Because it's just too defined. Make a video talking about the Golden Age? Maybe. But I don't think Call of Duty is really going to end, because there's always going to be a market for it. You got to understand. So every video game that exists that sells sort of is defined by its role in the market. So essentially, if Call of Duty has that Twitch damn near hit scan style combat, where you load in and you 6v6, you have like kind of a small, combat in a frame type deal, and you go after objectives and each other with that sort of fast, snappy gunplay, and you're jump shotting around corners and drop shotting and calling in streaks. Like any other game that tries to do that isn't going to be respected. Like Call of Duty could die right now, and you'd be like, yeah, fuck COD, we don't need COD anymore. And then like a game comes in by a different company like Ubisoft or EA or whatever, and it's just COD. And you'd go, well, okay, well, I didn't want Call of Duty anymore, but this is just Call of Duty. So that market is always going to exist. There's always going to be a market for that Twitch action type of game that isn't 64 players and isn't about destruction and isn't about that. Like, if people wanted to just go play Battlefield, they would. Like, if having bigger maps and bigger explosions was the key factor in being the cooler game, and having vehicle play and more skill-based gunplay was the defining factor, and that made a game objectively better, then Call of Duty wouldn't have survived Battlefield 4's existence, even during its broken state. Because Battlefield 4 would have been so innovative and so amazing that who would be playing COD Ghosts in Advanced Warfare? So, you see what I mean? So if all you needed to do was be Battlefield to destroy COD, then COD would be gone. If all you needed to be was Halo to destroy COD, then COD would be gone. If all you needed to be was Titanfall to destroy COD, then COD would be gone. Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Valorant, CSGO, whatever it might be, COD would be dead by now. But it isn't. That's because there's always a market for it. Because back on the 360... Battlefield was 30 FPS, so, you could at least argue that, if you're a console player, you're going to go with COD because it makes a little bit more sense. But Xbox One owners were treated to 64-player, 60 FPS, buildings coming down, vehicles everywhere, tons of weapons, and yet COD outsold it forever. So it's not a matter of marketing. It's not even a matter of name recognition. Everybody knows that Battlefield exists, but they don't want it. So yeah, I don't think that Call of Duty is going to really die. People would have to be tired of that. What if your next big golden era is face tracking that puts your IRL in real life face onto your FPS character's face? Might be funny as fuck. Could that be a golden era? That wouldn't be a golden era. That'd be a gimmick. See, Matsuki, you've caught the stupid. You see, you're still fixated on mechanics, gimmicks, and systems. I'm just making fun of you. I love you, Matsuki. Don't leave me. But it's probably hard to picture a time before this was in every household. That's why that's a golden era. To be a golden era, to be a second golden era, something would have to exist that did not exist before, that increased not only the convenience, but the practicality of sitting down and playing games. So even if it's like, even virtual reality is not everybody's cup of tea. You are never going to see a VR headset in everybody's home until you get those goggles off people's faces, because I don't like them. It gives me a headache. The 3 times I've been in a VR headset, headache. Yes, I'm going to try the new Zombies map when it comes out. I'm actually a little excited for it. Overwatch artists creating Pixar level Overwatch porn for no reason. spent hours trying to make my GTA character look like me. Yeah, VR is like... I think it could be... I think the future of VR is honestly really nice controllers with great systems. And then like VR headsets that you can like... You're still controlling the game like normal, but you can kind of do the little head movements. I think that will be how the future of VR is. It's when we get lighter, less clunky helmets, you know, and you get something that's just like as light as a pair of Astros, and you put it on, and it just has like one cable, and that will be when VR is big. Because everyone's like, oh, well, what does he have, like treadmills and like wind machines, and it's like, you think people that, no, because then the Wii would have been like the place for FPS games, but it wasn't, because people don't want that level of immersion. Is like purely a gimmick. You don't go back into that day after day after day. It's exhausting. People want to be able to sit and relax and be in that relaxed state, especially for long periods of time, long periods of gaming. So I think when VR games are just like a light piece of headwear that you just go whoop, and you grab your controller and you plug in the thing, and you're good to go, and you're playing a game where you kind of like, you're aiming and shooting like, you know, like normal, but you're like looking around and you can like peer around a corner like this. So like what I'd be doing here is I wouldn't have my mic here. I'd be like, you know, doing like I'm gonna look around this corner, I'm gonna aim and shoot, and I'm shooting right now with my hands, you know, so I don't have to like do like a full body thing, you know, because that's like, if you gave me the best VR setup in the world right now, I'd probably use it maybe an hour or two a day, because I'd become fatigued, and then the games would be kind of limited in a lot of ways, because of who's gonna make a game that can be controlled that way. Technology was too young. That's true. Still the best-selling console in the world, or one of them. Yes and no, Carlos. Like, I don't think quickscoping, to be proficient, it takes a little bit longer than 2 days, I would say. I think if you want... Maps being too small for snipers doesn't really hold up in court, because many FPS maps aren't like Battlefield size, but people sort of... They know that you don't need a 300-meter line of sight to justify using a sniper rifle. What you need to justify using a sniper rifle is some amount of concealment. The motivation to use the sniper rifle is to one-shot somebody. Are Turtle Beach Air Forces any good? I have Ear Forces. I don't hate Turtle Beach headsets, but I honestly don't know if I'm ever gonna leave my boy Astro here unless something better comes along. Anyway, I'm gonna read the donations off, and then I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream for tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much for donating to this silly short stream. But thank you so much, Poise Killer. It's me, Poise Killer, Jacoise Black, and Gamerway Bathwater. I did not expect to make $20 today, because I didn't expect anybody would be in... Yeah. Do you prefer Battlefield 4 spread, or Battlefield 1 and 5's gunplay? I don't like Battlefield 1's. I don't like Battlefield 5's. I don't mind Battlefield 4's. Yeah, it was fun talking to you guys. I will talk to you later. See you when I see you. And...